Vladimir Guerrero signed up to stay in Toronto, a 14-year, $500 million pact to finish his career, presumably, with the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a massive deal for a player that has been one of the best players in Major League Baseball. He was the top prospect for a long time. He's the son of Vladimir Guerrero, a Hall of Famer who played with the Montreal Expos and the Angels, one of the best hitters of his generation. And now they lock up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's a 14-year deal, the $500 million range, and that's a ton of coin for a dude that doesn't play great defense, that kind of relies on his slugging. You look at the market from last year, Juan Soto, he got a 15-year, $765 million deal. Juan Soto is on a whole nother level than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One, the youth, also just the hitting tool that he has, they're not really comparable. But I do think that this was a deal that Toronto had to make. Yes, it's not Shohei Ohtani. Yes, it's not Juan Soto. He's not of that caliber when it comes to overall production. But the truth of the matter is it's always been difficult for the Blue Jays to land elite talent. So it's tough to get guys to go to Toronto. So the next best thing is to keep your talent. And that's what they're doing in this situation. The Blue Jays are owned by Rogers Communication, and they are worth over $20 billion. The Blue Jays have one of the richest ownership groups in professional sports. So at some point, you knew they were going to spend money on a player. They've been in the mix. They've been the bridesmaids for so many elite free agents in the last couple of years. Well, they keep their guy. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 158 career weighted runs created plus. That's considered great to elite. I think that he's going to be the face of this franchise for a long time. I also think that this contract isn't going to age that great. It really isn't, just because for me, if I was going to sign someone like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., I would do it if I felt like my next 2 or 3 or 4 seasons were going to be seasons where I could compete for a title. That's how you could justify, right? We kept Vladdy. We know years 10 through 14, he's going to probably be on the bench, right? Like Albert Pujols in Anaheim. But if you had won a title in that stretch in the early part, and he was a big reason why, then you could feel really, really good about it. But I just don't think that Toronto, playing in a tough division, I just don't see them putting a championship roster around him in the next 3 or 4 years. Blue Jays fans are going to be probably upset about that, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it, but good for them. Good for them. Good for the Toronto Blue Jays going out there, taking a big swing on a current player. And now you look at that. From my biggest takeaway too is the free agency class for 2025 is basically going to be led by Kyle Tucker, right? He was someone that was going to enter free agency, and he was going to be the guy. Well, now he's staying in Toronto, and we'll see how this move plays out.